Welcome back to DK's Way. I know y'all was looking like, bitch, we can't hear you. You up there just talking and slinging your hair and talking about shit. Could nobody hear shit I was saying? We had a tech issue. But I'm back, bitches. Welcome to DK's Way. I'm your host, Miss Donnie Keith. And if you're tuning in for the second time, this time you can hear me. We're talking about everything scandalous, scandals, all that scandalous shit you see in the news. Not just the slapping. We talking about everything, okay? Everything. And we got some dope ass guests in the house. To my left, I have Miss Vicious. Y'all might have saw that shit in the lower thirds, as Sarah likes to say. I call it underneath her. Yes, right there. Right there. Miss Vicious. She's going to be performing for us later.
Yes,
she's graced us with her presence in my panel tonight. And to the left of her, I have my talent booker. If you guys are interested in performing on DK's Way so you can see yourself live and you can show your friends and maybe sell yourself to somebody, you need to holler at comedian Ronald Cole. Okay, he's not a sex trafficker. I said sell yourself to somebody for music, nigga. Okay. And to the left of him, I've got my double D Den co-host, Mr. D Bev. He's turning into the best comedy promoter in LA. If you're a comedian and you want to get down, you need to get down on one of the D Bev comedy splash shows. I rocks his shit all the time. But definitely don't come at him if you whack. Stay your ass at home. Okay, we know if you whack, because the audience going to be like this.
Just looking at you.
Audience gonna be like, so what you eating tonight? You hungry, bitch? Where we going when we leave here? That's the worst shit when motherfuckers start talking over your ass. You know you ain't shit when they start asking each other questions. But yeah, we talking about everything scandalous tonight. The scandals of scandals. We was talking about we showed the image before, but let's start at one. Now this is that rapper Lil Gooey. What I was saying before is this nigga's grandma was in the plans for this funeral. How you talk your grandma into putting your corpse into the club when you die and putting your hand in your pocket? Bring that image back up. Let's talk about his hands. He got a hand in his pocket. What the fuck is your hand doing in your pocket? What do you have? And look at his fingers. I can see his finger grooves.
Yeah.
He got a gun
So
in
he
his
got
pocket.
something in his hand.
It looked like a phone. That is a phone. It's a phone.
In the side, the jean pocket or the
In
the
coat
hoodie
pocket.
pocket?
The hoodie pocket, yeah.
Because who is he calling? God?
Mm-hmm.
Is he asking God to let him in?
Letting them in those gates.
Save
Yes.
the place.
Mm-hmm.
Right. He like the devil trying to buzz in. He like, nigga, it ain't my fault. I got
That's
this
what I
Burger
thought.
King hat on. I didn't ask for them to put this Burger King hat on me.
Oh, man.
Oh my
Now,
God.
you
I
said
go for
before
the
that's
coat.
how you want to go out, Miss Vicious. I don't know
Yeah.
about that.
And I don't want no wig. I don't want no dress on. How you see me right now? Look, put me in the studio. Put me in the studio. I don't want the club.
You
Just
wanna
put
be
me in
like this
studio,
on
just
the
standing
keys?
There. Just
Just
on the
dead?
keys. Just like
With a mic.
Oh,
what am
man,
I
That's
got? Yeah.
crazy. That's crazy.
That should have freaked me
You
out.
definitely don't want no crown, right? You definitely want no crown.
I don't want the crown.
Right, because they got him in a crown, but everything
What
else
happened
don't match. Amiri? What is Amiri? Is that like one of his cousins' like lines, clothing lines?
Maybe he
Is
got
that
a clothing line or something.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it was his.
Maybe went through Burger King drive-through and gave him a crown. I don't know. Who cares?
Right. Whoever thought of this idea was
Yeah,
tripping.
double-double.
Because did they party around him?
Yeah, yeah.
I cannot
They were
know.
twerking and dancing and everything
I
in
wanna-
the video. Yeah,
I'ma
I
check
saw
this
it.
out.
So they made a video.
Oh, yeah.
Was it his music they was playing? Please
That I
say it
couldn't
was.
tell. I never heard of him until this, so I don't know.
At
But they
least
were
if the
dancing
brother
hard.
dies, you
Yeah.
got to play his music if they
Yeah.
going to
Yeah.
twerk.
Yeah, they probably were playing his stuff.
I just want to know what they had in his hoodie pocket. That's just
Yeah.
really killing me. Like, I see your phone all cup hand. You reaching for something. Your other pocket.
Maybe a gun.
I think it looked like he
What
got
you
a
a gun
gun.
for? He
Yeah.
dead.
But you know, it be
Just in case
haters
he
in
want
heaven
to take
too.
somebody with him.
He gonna take somebody when he went to work. A blank.
It's for the afterlife.
But the thing I'm worried about is what was Grandma thinking?
I know, right? I want to know
Really?
who dressed him and what were they thinking.
Grandma.
I just went to a field. Grandma would have had him casket sharp, no matter where he was. Grandma would have had him in a top hat with a cane,
Top
like
hat.
he was going to the best prom in the country. But that's some shit your sister would do. Right there.
Okay,
That's
there
some
you go.
shit your big sister would do.
Right.
Just throw on anything on that nigga. Like, he didn't know how to dress anyway.
Oh, man.
That's some shit I do to one of my brothers. Like, get some tough skin jeans. We gonna stand him up in the club in some tough skins.
God bless you. God bless you, my brother, whatever you're doing.
Right. Yeah, we gotta give a rest
Give
in
him that,
peace
you
for
know
the
what I'm
brother
saying?
and a
Is his
blessing.
eyes open or closed?
See,
I
we
hope
was
they
about
not.
to get up and then you-
It looked like his eyes are open and that left eyebrow is up a little bit. Like he
He
they
is, he
partying.
looking at everybody.
Kind of look like he's looking like you niggas
Yeah,
know
yeah.
you shit.
And he got like a slight smirk if you
Yeah.
look.
Low key. Yeah.
Or maybe it's the way that green light hitting his face.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's some disturbing shit. Next to Miss Sarah.
Oh my gosh.
I don't want to go out there. Now we got Chris Rock. His net worth right now is about $40 million.
Right.
Now let me get the next Miss Sarah. That's how much he asking Will's lawyer for right now.
This much.
That much right there. That many checks right there.
10 million, man. 10 million.
I want
man.
to stack this big.
I want this much.
This big.
Now let me ask y'all, panel. Starting with you, Miss Vicious. You think Chris Rock should sue Will Smith for slapping the shit out of him?
I mean, no, not if they planned on it. I mean, that's what everybody is saying.
I don't believe that. That was a real slapping.
I mean, he socked
As a
him.
comedian,
I
I
don't
know a
think-
slapping.
Yeah, but you know, I don't know.
A lot of younger people think it was fake because
Yeah, that's
everything is so fake right now.
Right.
No,
Nothing
that
is
was
real
real.
on the
Yeah.
internet.
Think it was real?
You got people shooting sketches where they fucking with real people. There's
Yeah.
one guy who goes around Target with a red shirt on, fucking with people.
Yeah, I
There's
see.
another dude that goes in Home Depot, fucking with people, spraying shit on their neck and doing all that.
Wow.
So younger people don't believe it because of TikTok. TikTok
Right.
got the world fucked up.
There you go.
Shit
TikTok.
is real, okay? And I think Chris should sue the hell out of Will, just not even for a large amount of money, just I'd sue him for $15 or some humiliating shit
$15.
just for fucking slapping me, nigga. You
You
just
didn't
gonna
press charges or nothing.
yeah, you about to do community service. I'll be like, don't even want no money. We gonna make him do community service downtown in Skid Row with the homeless people.
Okay.
5th Street.
Right, and he gotta wear socks and no shoes. I do some shit like that. Like, you gonna take bed bugs home with you today, sir.
Oh man.
You gonna walk around with no shoes. I'd be like, his punishment needs to be no shoes. You Hancock, nigga. You can deal with it.
Hancock.
Go from tent to tent cleaning them motherfuckers. Something like that. Or letting people slap the shit out of him. He
For
that-
real. In
Yeah,
a
I
straight
sue him
line,
for
I would
some.
slap. Yeah, there you go.
But that's
This is
what
so
Chris
weird.
want. What you think, Ronald?
I think that there's some negotiations going on that we ain't never
Of
gonna
course.
see.
Right.
Of course. That's
He-
a given.
Will Smith's going to pay Chris Rock some money. We don't know how much it is. And he's going to sign an NDA, and Chris
That
Rock
he can't talk about it
Yeah.
on stage.
Yeah, and Chris Rock not going to say nothing about it until the last day of his tour.
And you know what?
And he's going to
If
say very
you
little
go.
when he does.
and if you're Will Smith and I'm Chris Rock, how would you come at me with this deal, this NDA?
You probably would never see me. I would probably just let the lawyer go ahead and take care of all that.
I'd be like, Chris, I'm Chris now. Fuck that.
yeah.
That nigga smacked me in front of everybody, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm Pookie from New Jack City. If I could
For
play
real?
a crackhead that was smacking that bitch in there over that crack, I could have Will Smith in a courtroom apologizing to me in front of the whole wide world. You smacked me in front of the whole wide world,
Right.
so I need my money in front of the whole wide world. I need you to apologize in front of the whole wide world, because that was some humiliating shit to smack another, even though Chris joke was funny to me, but
It
I mean
was.
it was no big deal. It was about G.I. Jane. If I see
Will
you
Smith laughed about it. He thought
right,
it was
that
funny.
bitch
After
could have
Jada
chose to
looked
wear
at
a
him.
wig that night. You had all year to wear a wig, bitch.
Right.
That night
Right.
you wanna bring
Right.
attention to alopecias on
She
Will's
wears more
night.
hats than she had, wigs though. She
Right.
wear a lot of
It's
hats
Will's
lately.
night, bitch. Why you wearing
Yeah.
no hair?
Yeah.
Cause you trying to take his attention.
She going in there looking like an owl.
Right, she like, I'm going there and get all the
Shout out to
attention.
Jada Pinkett.
Cause she know her head hurt. Jada, if I ever get to work with you, I love you, girl. But your head is shaped. I mean, you
It
have
is.
a pronounced cranium. I'm just saying, your next image, let's see why. I know, but next image. Okay, we'll get to them. I'll tell y'all about her head later. Now, I could give you a visual better than I could describe it. So let's talk about these two bitches right here.
Okay.
Cardi B and Tasha K. Now, if y'all don't know, Cardi B sued Tasha K for a couple $1 million for lying on her.
Oh yeah.
Tasha K, the one that was running around talking about Cardi B was selling her coochie and she was beating up transvestites. I mean, she had transvestites robbing niggas and doing stuff to their dicks against their will.
wow.
You know, she was the one making up all these stories about Cardi B. And it really did get out there. And because Cardi B was like, I used to do stuff for money, you
Okay.
know. I used to do all kind of stuff. That's how she talked, like she about to do something else. Like stuff
Stop.
for money.
Oh, man.
And I ain't mad at Cardi. You know, Cardi's a funny chick to me. She says exactly what's on her mind. Tasha K is a messy broad because she making up shit about people. And I don't like the manner in which she does it. I used to watch her show until I start kind of putting two and two together, like, oh, she just being messy to make money. You know, there's people that are like me that don't give a fuck about you and gonna talk about you if you in the news because that is fair use. As the law states, I could talk about your ass if it's on the internet. And y'all is on the internet, bitches, with that bullshit. Tasha, stop lying about people. But that'll teach people a lesson. People like, you know, they have shows like this about making up shit about other people. What's the worst thing you heard made up about you? That you knew wasn't true, and you just wanted to beat their ass, but you couldn't, or you wanted to sue them.
That would take me back to my school. I guess back then it was just like, oh, you a hoe, like, you know. Like back
you
then it
fucked
was just
him
like,
behind
yeah,
the bungalows or
yeah,
some dumb
because
shit.
they mad, you know. But back then I
I
didn't
must
dress
have
like
fucked
this.
the whole high school
So-
behind the bungalows. If y'all
Okay.
know.
But you know, that's something simple.
What's yours, Ryan?
Worst thing I can think of right now was I'm kind of thinking about when I was fighting my ex-wife for custody of my kids. She coached the kids to tell the judge that I was just going to buy them hand-me-down clothes and whatnot and feed them.
Oh, she said you
Oh,
was a
that's
Goodwill shopper?
Yeah.
And if I was the judge, I would have been like, he's smart. He's saving money,
Saving
bitch.
money. What's wrong with that? Yeah,
Oh,
right.
you's a hater, bitch. She
Right.
trying to save you some dollars.
Right.
No, but then the judge asked the kids, they were like over 12 years old. Over 12 years old, they can pick where they want to go.
Yeah.
And she coached them, and long story short, they all went with her, you know, over a lie.
Wow. Wow. What about you, D-Bev? You an ex-NFL player. I know women had lies about you.
Well, one of the most
untruths.
devastating lies I ever heard was that I was an alcoholic, drug abuser, and
Is that a
abusive.
cup right there? I don't think that was a lie.
No, I was an alcoholic, a drug abuser, and I was very violent. And it was a lie.
It was a lie.
She did that just to get an apartment.
Just hating. Just
To
hating.
get an apartment?
Yeah, because she went to the county. And all this shit on about me. And I was there working and everything and taking care of business.
Who was this? Oh, one of your
Baby
exes.
mamas.
You said big mama?
One of the baby mamas.
One of the baby mamas.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I've had lies told on me. Let's see, the worst lies that I abused my son. My son daddy called the people on me because we was fighting custody, and it was humiliating. He had them come search my son's body, bruises on him.
Yeah, that's devastating.
I was like, you little bastard, you just gonna fuck my whole weekend off like that, just to be evil. You gonna send the people to. And my son sitting there with his arms up like he an inmate spinning around in a circle. Like, my mom doesn't hit me like that. She whoops me normal. And they're like, how does she whoop you? Does she hit you with an open hand?
Misconception, man.
Does she use a belt? I said I use a belt. I use a shoe. I use my hand. Bitch, I might hit him like mommy dearest if it gets the point across. But y'all don't see no bruises, so get the fuck out.
Right.
But
Right. His daddy was on some bullshit.
But I do blame it on alcohol.
What?
I do blame it on alcohol. Because a lot of times,
What
man,
you blaming on alcohol?
like being an athlete, you go different places, different cities, different states, different countries, and you're there, and people will look at you as an athlete, this phenomenal athlete, and you give in to the bull crap. You know what I'm saying? Not intentionally, but you can meet somebody like just have a good time, then all of a sudden, bam, you got a baby by her.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not intentionally having a baby by her, but
It's called a condom.
no,
But they poke holes in the condoms.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why you
They
supposed
still
to
doing
take
that?
it off your own shit and flush. You saw what Drake did. Speaking of scandalous.
That's scandalous.
Let's just go and talk about Drake since we done brought it up. Drake put hot sauce in his sperm in a condom and let the girl get access to it because he knew she was ratchet. He knew she was going to stuff it up her school hole and squeeze it out like toothpaste and sit there. And she probably stood on her head for about 10 minutes in that bathroom. I could see the bitch up against, because how else you get it up in there, bitch?
Right.
And you could squeeze it up in there, but that shit start burning your coochie, your cervix, bitch. That shit was burning your uterine hole. Okay, because your ass is upside down on your head in a triangle yoga position, bitch.
Yoga.
That bitch was doing downward doggy, trying to get that shit to slide on up in her and hit an egg. Bitch, you was about to have a red rooster baby. Okay, that shit was a red hot baby, some Louisiana spice up in your ass. Now, I know her coochie started burning immediately, or was it later that evening? She probably went home thinking, I'll go get pregnant by Drake, bitch. I ain't taking a bath for a day. And that coochie got hotter and hotter, and her lips start getting on fire like, I bet that bitch was like,
But the whole thing, Donnie, is that women, I mean, to me, I came across some scandalous women. Scandalous. For whatever verse. Scandalous. Serious.
Next image.
Scandalous. The girl was so scandalous. Yes, she was.
Give me an image. Let's talk about this.
Oh my God.
Let's talk about this
First of all,
nigga
Where
right
do we
here.
start?
Now, first of all, he was on his way in the courthouse. Was that today, y'all? He got accused about a year ago during the Me Too shit, when all the Me Too was going on. Okay. He got accused of touching some lady's ass in the club in Las Vegas. He said he did it. He accidentally brushed it against her ass. He pled guilty today with his hair looking like that. But that was his fake OJ. I'm an innocent black guy. I'm your friend, white people. Smile.
He had some rollers in there before. He took them out, before he got out the car. Like that,
He said, I want to look like a pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl.
The Temptations.
I want my hair to look like a shag carm.
You gotta look like, damn, they found me guilty. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's guilty,
The
man.
judge saw his hair. It was like, I'm sending him the fuck to jail. Fuck. Because he's walking around looking like this in public.
That's
Next
crazy.
image, let's get a better view.
Ooh, it gets
Look
no
at the
better.
side view.
What is going on?
He can't go to his he can't go to his barber or nothing like that.
He did go to a barber. He thought that shit was fine. He got out the barber chair and said, this shit is going to kill him.
It'll kill him right here.
I'm gonna do a breakdance move in my next movie with this haircut. I can't wait.
It looked like the barber stopped midstream. And just
It looked
Yeah.
like the barber just went haywire in the front and just said, fuck the middle and let me trim the back. That barber hates you,
Poor
nigga.
Cuba
For real.
Gooding Jr.
That barber
He's
is
not
your
your
baby
friend.
mama. That barber is your baby's mama's mama really hating your ass, bitch. Cut your hair.
cut his hair with a spoon.
Right. A dull spoon. Next image, we gotta get another one of him. One more. Look at that.
Oh my God.
Look like
What's
OJ. He
wrong
like OJ
with
right
him?
there
Yeah,
too.
he's trying to feign
He's
innocence. He
stressed.
should have never played OJ, because now
Yeah, he OJ.
all I see is OJ.
Yeah.
And he's playing in character. He's like, maybe if I look innocent like OJ did when they acquitted him, because he got his eyebrows in the same position,
Yeah, and they-
all his forehead
all that,
wrinkles,
all that, yeah.
all his
Confused.
forehead meet in the same OJ arch, with that same I'm a good nigger for you,
I can't.
tucked in bottom lip. I'll keep my bottom lip tucked in for you, boss. That's that nigga right there.
Man.
And his daddy was Cuba Gooding this song. Everybody plays a fool. Yeah, your son did, nigga. Next image. Look at him. I couldn't help it. I'm sorry, y'all. It's the hair.
Y'all leave him alone,
And
man.
that silly face. He really thought he could go. That's him leaving the
I
courtroom
thought I'd
like
get away
these
with it, huh?
fucking assholes. No, he didn't get away with shit. He
Guilty.
He
He
pled
thought he did.
guilty.
He thought he did though.
He's
He
on
pled
probation,
guilty.
I think, for 10 years. something
See,
like
that don't even fucking make sense. For touching a booty, you get 10 years.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
That's.
Yeah, he accosted that ass. He probably squalls. He probably smacked it.
Mm-hmm.
And he said he didn't do
Yeah.
it for the longest. They had footage of him doing it. So, yeah. And I've heard
But
he's
wasn't
a
his
little
wife, wasn't his
grabby.
girlfriend or wife right there when it happened though? In the club? That's what I heard.
Maybe he tried to slick do it. Niggas
He
do
trying to
some
get a
slick
threesome or
shit.
some shit.
I've had one grab my booty while I was going to the bathroom, and I turned around and all of them was doing this, so I didn't know who did it. So I
Yeah.
said, "Fuck all y'all." Next image.
Poor Cuba.
Now let's talk about this presentation. That is a presentation.
Yeah. How old is it?
It don't
Yeah,
matter.
that's
It's a
old.
whole bunch of them. Next, presenting this bitch again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what is that about? What is that saying? It was leading to a slapping. Because you presenting her when you're the one in the movies.
Mm-hmm.
These ain't her debuts. This is your shit.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
always
She
been
probably
like
had a
He's
thought.
like, look
Yeah,
at my wife.
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Look at my wife.
Yeah.
Next image. See, he presenting her ass repeatedly. Presenting her.
So when did she go bald?
It's been happening for the last couple of years,
Oh,
right?
okay.
A year and a half.
Cause I have
She been
friends with
cutting her hair.
alopecia. That's
Yeah,
when
yeah.
your hair just fall out. It don't have no reason, no rhyme. It just one day you just start going and your shit's coming out.
Right.
I don't know what makes that happen to people. I know when my son's dad's sister was little, she had it, and her mother put a little Jerry curl wig on her. It was like a little shag wig.
Let's go.
And she be playing outside, and if her wig fell off, she run in the house so embarrassed. And I'd be like, don't worry about it. But then when her hair grew back, it grew back thick and beautiful. So it can grow back, you know. Jada's hair is falling out probably because of stress. You know, stressing Will out, stressing herself out. You know, marriage is stressful, and whatever, maybe writing all them letters to Tupac while he dead, you know, it's stressing her out. That's the
baby
part,
boy.
having
All
her
that.
little daughter write a letter to a dead nigga. That part, Will should have divorced her that day. Like, bitch, okay, that's gone too far.
That's on Tupac.
Because Tupac is not here. Why do Willow know about Pac?
Right.
That's a problem in itself. That means mommy was like, mommy wants to be happy. And only Tupac can make mommy happy. Daddy can't make mommy happy. Why would your child write a letter to a dead dude? That's some weirdo shit. You know, look at them. The weirdos.
Yeah.
They look like Gotham.
The Smith family.
Will Smith is the what's the Gordon? He's Gordon
Oh, man.
on Batman. That's Gordon. That's Batgirl next to him. Willow, Batgirl. Jada is the Penguin, one of Two-Face's women.
Like the Scarecrow from Michael Jackson.
Yeah, Jaden. The only one that looked normal is Trey, the
Right,
oldest
right.
son.
Right.
Jaden looked like he in the sunken place. His eyes ain't even registering. He in the sunken
They
place.
just open.
Because he put on orange and pink. He was
Didn't
like,
get the memo.
yeah, he didn't get it. He didn't
Jada
know it was
Hair-
a black tie affair.
Jada Hair don't look that bad right there though.
Nobody
got
looks
patches?
bad with a bald head. She
mean-
just got a pronounced cranium.
But she got patches everywhere or something like that? Because I think it looks
I didn't
smooth to
see
me.
no patches.
No.
I ain't seen no patches.
That's what I'm
She
saying.
say it's falling out right here.
Yeah,
like
okay, well,
somewhere.
shit. She might have got it painted. or
But,
something.
you know.
That's from her bumping her head on the headboard.
Oh,
What she
shit.
doing?
Oh, for that wrong.
Yeah, but when you got like a little elfish type head, you know. Yeah, it's like a little elf head.
Elfis.
That's that
Elf.
almond joy head.
ELF.
That is.
Yeah, elf.
Yeah, she looked like a little elf.
Yeah.
Next image. Let's talk about this concert.
Is that Travis?
Travis Scott's concert.
That's hell.
She said that's hell, and that's coming from a rapper. Now, first of all, if I'm coming to your concert and I'm seeing this shit, first off, I'm not coming inside.
Right. Not at all.
If I gotta walk through your big ass mouth to get in there with that head, talking about I see you on the other side. The other side of what, nigga? What other side am I going to?
Right.
Cause I want to question the other side, but this is some freaky shit. Look at that. This is a concert, and these people were squeezed in. If you guys didn't know, let me tell my audience. We're talking about scandalous things if you're just tuning into DK's Way. This is the Travis Scott concert from November 5th. Travis Scott's concert led to the death of 10 people. 1 child and a bunch of other people. Yeah, 10 people died. They got squozed to death, trampled to death. You didn't know about that, DBF? You're in a different demographic.
Yeah, I don't go to
So it's something they do at Astroworld every year. But it's like a porthole you got to enter. These people just start busting through the barricades that morning. They was like tramping each other, stepping on each other. Then you got Master P on one stage saying, I hope y'all live tonight.
Damn.
And then you got other people saying what's going on. So people say this old secret club shit ain't real. Sorry, I begs to differ. Because niggas was dying that night.
Right.
And he was watching them talking about, yeah. And I'm seeing him body floating out of
was a
there.
ritual.
I didn't give y'all that image of the dead body. But the body was clearly broken up and dead. You guys saw the video? Let me hear you, DK's Way. Say yay. Yeah, pretty disturbing, okay? And that shit looked like an eyeball and this nigga dancing in the fire in the eye. See him in there? Look at him.
What?
That's Travis Scott. He like to dive into his audience. Now this shit on the stage too. Now you going to a concert where some giant nigga on the stage looking weird
No.
and some other demon on the stage. That shit just look like some shit from hell.
Right.
What did you think when you heard about Travis Scott's concert as a rapper and performer?
It was just real. Like people really be doing like rituals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like that's what was going on that night.
I believe that too. What about you, Ron Cole?
Man, he said that he didn't see any of that stuff going on. I can't see how he didn't see, even from the stage. I'd be up on stage doing my thing, and I can see certain things. I'm sure. I don't believe when he said he didn't see it.
Right.
How could you not see it? He was watching them on the podium. The shit looked like a shark tower in Florida. He was sitting up there bird watching the whole concert. His bitch in the risers watching the concert with her sister and they friends. Everybody could see this body getting lifted and floated out. It didn't look like he just dove in the audience on his back. They saying stop the concert. People yelling stop the concert, stop the concert. He steady like, let's rage. No, nigga, calm down.
That's the devil right
The
there.
girl jumped on stage, climbed up there, and said, hey, people are dead down there. Security like mushed her ass back off the thing and kept the concert going. That right
that
there
ritual,
let
man.
me know.
That's that ritual, man, body count. You know what I'm saying? Because the devil, you realize that the devil is part of the whole music. When he left heaven, God gave him power over all music, instruments, everything.
He was the devil of, he was a musician
Yeah.
in heaven.
Exactly.
He was in charge of string musicianship. That is guitars, that is violins, that is, and if you listen to certain songs, you can hear the riffs ain't right. I was listening to this song by, I believe it was Led Zeppelin one night painting. And I'm all, because I get into my music when I'm painting my art. And my dogs start going the fuck off. Cookie lying. I'm like, the fuck wrong with you? And the door is closed. It's just me and the dog in this little room. I'm sitting at the easel. I look out the window. Ain't nobody out the window. She just looking in the corner. And like looked really scared. And the music's going. And I had just bought this album. It was the BBC Live. That album is the most sought after. Remember I was telling you about that. And I was listening to the song All Out of Love, All Out of Love. And the shit, the guitar riff, I swear I heard her voice going, saying something. I took that damn record off so quick and threw that shit in the garbage. I didn't care. I spent $30 on that. That shit went in the trash that night. And then my homeboy was taking out the trash the next day to the front.
Brought it back to you?
No, he was taking it to the garden. He's like, you know you threw that album. He's like, that's Led Zeppelin. I was like, I don't give a fuck. That shit was saying weird shit. And Cookie was acting weird. He's like, what? I was like, no. Anytime your animals do shit like that, you don't need that music in your house. Right. And then when you play certain songs backward from the BBC Live, Led Zeppelin, 1970, whatever the hell it was, if you listen to Stairway to Heaven, the shit says Hail Satan and all types of shit backwards. So, I mean, I heard it with my own 2 ears. My dad had a reel-to-reel growing up. He worked for the music company. A reel-to-reel for millennials. That's that thing that looks like a tape that goes backwards.
This dude here got his head.
You spin it real fast, you can hear shit, okay?
His head is missing.
Yeah, that was weird shit.
That his hand look unreal. The right and the left hand look real.
Video game.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
Video
some creepy
stuff.
shit. Next image, Sarah. Okay, let's talk about this nigga t-shirt. What y'all see on his t-shirt?
Looks like a devil going through a porthole or a door or something.
And the name of the concert was See You on the Other Side.
Look like they good, the blue, and then,
They blue.
and then.
That means they souls is clean, I guess. And then they get devilish. We got to take a quick break and give y'all a commercial break. I got to pay some bills around here real quick. And we'll be right back with some more on DK's Way.
Okay. Yeah.
We're A-Game, a 100% Black-owned company with an all-natural product and world-class customer service. We're headquartered in California, and we manufacture, package, and ship right here in the United States. We ship to more than 125 distributors worldwide. Normal processing is 2 to 3 days, and we employ virtual tracking until our product is received. So, no matter where you are in the world, here we come, and we're bringing your A-game.
We go live to out-of-work actress Aunt Jemima. So, you're out of work. Can you tell us what happened, Aunt Ja?
I lost my modeling contract that I had for over 127 years. Now a bitch ain't got nothing because of you old cancel everything ass niggas.
Well, don't you think you depict a negative image?
Damn, I I got bills to pay. A bitch got diabetes. And I had to fuck the cream of wheat man just to pay my damn rent. Now that I ain't got no job, my OnlyFans is now open. So let me pop your tart.
Y'all like that sketch? I had to fuck the cream of wheat man just to pay my damn rent. Yeah, that was me doing the voice for that sketch with my boy Mark Prince. Aunt Jemima had her OnlyFans page. You know, shit's getting rough in this world. People got OnlyFans page. I saw this old lady with wrinkled titties on OnlyFans. I was just looking through it just to see what was on there. I'm like, well, damn. Is that what the life is like? Competition in this world and got real geriatric, real old around here. Y'all, if you're just tuning into DK's Way, I'm your host, Miss Donnie Keith, and we're talking about everything scandalous, all the scandalous shit that was scandalous to me, okay? To me, it's DK's Way. We just talking about some shit. I didn't feel like going into all the scandals that have happened in the last few years because it's too many. We got a lot of shit going on in the world. Johnny Depp around here mad at Will Smith for slapping Chris Rock. He got his motherfucking nerve. Ain't he in court for beating up his wife right now? Wow. Going through a divorce case, but he want to talk about. He said Will Smith should be stripped of everything and lose everything just like him. How the fuck you figure, Mr. 21 Jump Street? You just did a new movie. You just made your $20 million back that your bitch just got from you. I'm just saying, niggas. Mind your own and you live long, okay? Because now Will gonna slap your ass. Then what you gonna do? He's gonna slap you, Jack Sparrow. Next image, Sarah. Let's talk about this guy from Game of Thrones. He was arrested because he was doing that shit like on Dateline, where you to catch a predator.
Right. Talking to children.
Talking to children online. Talking to yo kid online. Yeah, I like to play soccer too. This motherfucker.
Wow.
So he looked like he was doing something though. With a face like that, he can only play creatures.
Yeah.
What else he gonna play?
Look like a thumb with eyes.
Right, he can't play like no love interest.
Yeah.
What kind of love interest he gonna be?
Look like a big toe.
Right. A love interest to Gollum, nigga? I ain't me precious. No, who is you a love interest to? He ain't got no eyebrows either. He can only play in movies where he play weird people, weird things. Like, I would put him in every space movie. If I was a director, I'd be like, okay, you know what? I'm going to cast you in everything I have weird. Here's it. He'll stay working. Because there's always a spot in Hollywood for a weirdo like him till you fuck with kids. You know? His eyebrows say he fuck with kids. Look at that. It's all, he just look weird, nigga. He got that Michael Jackson lower half mouth thing going on.
Michael.
Yeah, I ain't comparing him to Mike, but it's something Michael going on. Maybe it's plastic surgery I'm seeing. Maybe he fucked his face up on purpose to get work. People, he's probably like, I wasn't cute enough to get like real job, so I'm just gonna get my face fucked up and get better parts. It happens in Hollywood. Like, no, leave my nose fucked up like this. Next image.
Oh man.
This is sad, you guys. We gotta really say God bless their souls to the people in New York. This is the shooter, ladies and gentlemen. Allegedly. Wow. He hasn't been to court yet. But, I mean, let's talk about his breast.
Yeah.
When things weigh heavy on you, and his Uncle Fester face. It's all bad. He was mad at everybody. Every day of his life. He woke up to that mirror every day.
Them titties. Them
titties came over time. Them titties. He had meaty chest from a kid's age.
Meaty chest.
But he doesn't look remorseful. He don't look remorseful at all.
I'm real good.
Yeah, that's Al Roker before the surgery.
Oh my God.
After he came out the sunken place. Because you know Al be in the sunken place. He be just staring in space, and then he snapping, looking the camera. You be like, nigga, what is wrong with you, weatherman? But that's scary.
God help us.
But let's just pray and really say, you know, God rest their souls. I'm making light of the situation because of the man's breasts are very pronounced. But this is sad. This nigga was so mad at the world that he took other people's lives. I mean, and put thought into it. The world is so evil, people put thought into this shit now. Like, I'm going to dress up like a construction worker, throw tear gas into the subway, and fire on people. What kind of hate do you have in your heart to do something like that?
A lot.
But if you look like that, you hate yourself. For real. I hate him too. Look at him. Next image. Now let's talk about this baby maker.
For real.
I think it's something in the turban. I'm serious. Because you know the 12 tribes of Israel had a lot of kids. We're all children of the 12 tribes of Israel. God said go out there and make the world plentiful again. After he destroyed it, and the 12 tribes been busy from day one. Nick is definitely a descendant of the 12 tribes of Israel. I'm sure he came from the house of David with all these babies. Because he got about 10 kids now.
At least.
I don't know what Mariah did to him to fuel it, because he had the first two with her, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, the first two was with her. Oh, see? It's the fruit of his loins
He
is
said
fruitful.
before he died, he want a lot of kids because he's sick.
Well, he could take care of all them kids. He can leave them all something. But stop making so many so they can have something.
Right.
Too many, they going to be fighting at your funeral. Especially that one on his mama's back. He already riding his mama back. What that say? Nigga, get off my back. Already on her back. He holding on to her shoulders like I'm never moving. You know that, Mom. I'll be here till I'm 35. And she pushing Nick away like I'm about to get paid. Next image. Let's talk about the next baby mama. Mariah and her kids. Them little cute kids. Them the first two. Mariah had full control of Nick. She had him by his loins. He couldn't wait to break free to go impregnate somebody else. Because Nick was innocent till he fucked with Mariah.
Yeah.
Yep. What you think about that?
Yeah, she had all control.
Mm-hmm.
All control.
Ronald, you let a woman control you?
To a point.
He's a
To a point. To a point. Everybody has their price. To a point.
Mm-hmm. What's like if she say, "Motherfucker, I said I wanted sparklets, not Arrowhead."
Oh,
Gotta
no.
get smart.
That's too good.
Gotta go get
You
that.
better go to the faucet.
She'd be a thirsty bitch.
Yeah.
Like,
give
I
her
know
the-
somebody did that to somebody.
Give her the
Her
Will
dude
Smith.
went in the store. My son never forgot this. Her dude was in the store. She said, "Bring me some water." So he came out with a big thing of Arrowhead, and she went. She pulled a JADA on him. Arrowhead. Now, we've been together 5 years, nigga. When have you seen me drink Arrowhead? He was like, "You said water. I brought you some water." She was like, "I like sparklets." Took that water, threw it over the parking lot. This nigga went back in the store and got some more water. I lost all respect that day for him. Like, you sound, I would have told that bitch, you gonna be a thirsty motherfucker
Right.
around here. And even my little 5-year-old son said, like, I wish I would. And he was 5. He was like, I think he was about to slap her. He was about to Will Smith her. My son was like, "Bitch, nah. You know who you are. I love you, girl." With your water throwing ass. Next image. New baby mama. See, Nick like to match his women.
That's a
Y'all
different
notice
one.
that?
Mm-hmm.
Go back an image, Sarah. Let's look at something real quick. Okay, they ain't matching. Next image. Back.
Then
Oh, yeah, they all shirtless. Okay, let's go back up. Got the baby out here catching colic with no damn shirt on. Next image. Oh, hell no. They matching again. Nick, see that they matching. You got to stop matching with all your kids, Nick. That's some Mariah shit right there. I can tell. He in front of the
Are
fire.
they twins?
Yeah, that she had
those are
twins
the
by him.
Oh, so those are.
But he matched all
The
his
little girl?
pictures.
The little girl?
No, those are. The,
I lost count after
Yeah.
8.
Damn.
Yeah, Nick got about 10 kids. Next. See, he like to match them. That's the baby.
Crazy.
That's the baby. Now let's talk about it, y'all. Brittany got her freedom. That's some crazy shit. Your parents just take control of your life like that. But I think that's why I know this club shit is real. Because Brittany was like a prisoner in her own shit like Whitney Williams is right now. You know they done froze all of Wendy Williams' assets.
right.
Won't let her control her own money. Her ex-manager stepped in and took control. I mean, it's just people taking over her life. And she like, wait a minute, I ain't crazy. I need my shit. She came out that sunken place like, nah, bitch. I ain't wearing your fucking weirdo crowns no more and looking stupid on TV no more. But they got her ass locked up in her own house now.
Damn.
I mean, her ex-husband's allowing it to happen. And have you guys heard of the Space Force?
Yeah.
You heard of Space Force?
You mean the Trump stuff?
Yeah,
That's-
have you heard of Space Force?
No.
Y'all heard of Space Force? No. Okay.
Enlightened.
They gonna try to enlist you.
Who?
It's a new
World.
military for outer space people. So they said we got so much activity up in the cosmos, these niggas got a Space Force.
I'll pass.
Oh, Google the shit. It's real. Space Force. Space Force. Don't join the Space Force, because, I mean, y'all going to be fighting bugs like in that movie. Starship Troopers and shit. They going to suck your brains out. I mean, is that what the world's coming to? Donald Trump was about to tell it all. Yeah, we got aliens. They was like, shut him up. Shut him up. Now you got the man that's suing Donald Trump over the January 6th insurrection, saying it was Trump's fault he was there. Duh, motherfucker. It was Trump's fault. All y'all was there. But they need to railroad them all together. Even his own kids threw him under the bus. Ivanka was like, yeah, my dad said a lot. His son, the only one like got his back. His son-in-law, Jared Kushner, like, yeah, it was him. It's Donald Trump. You need me to spell the J out in the middle?
Donald Trump.
Okay. And we got Kim Kardashian's bullshit. She fucking with Pete Davidson's head now. She stopped fucking with Kanye's. She done drove him crazy.
Yeah,
He's that shit crazy.
yeah, crazy.
Kanye, come back to us, Kanye. Come back. Come back. He ain't even talking about his church no more. Have y'all heard him mention the church no more? Not since Kanye got a church of Kanye. I mean, what's it called? The Yeezy Church? Or, I don't know. I'm confused. Because he wear pentagrams and shit, but he talking about the Lord and his church. So I'm like, nigga, which God are you worship? He say Jesus, but he call himself Jesus. So I'm confused.
The boy crazy.
And Kim is confused too. It's I want to know what y'all put in y'all vaginas. Kardashians. What is the cream you use as lubricant to make these niggas lose their minds?
All of them.
Right. Is it like a secret family recipe? Y'all need to sell that shit on the market, okay?
For real.
Sell that
Who knows?
Kardashian coochie cream. And we got to give, I know, I'm stupid for that. But, y'all, we got to give a rest in peace for Breonna Taylor. Do you know that they acquitted the cop that shot her?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they did. They acquitted that motherfucker. And Garner's other 3 cops is trying to get off.
You know.
But see, the one with the foot on his neck is definitely the one that need to be in jail, which he is. The brother-in-law, the Asian guy, need to be in jail because
He could have stopped.
you could have stopped it. That's your brother-in-law.
ignored it
You
totally.
knew how to reason with him. The other 2 cops should have stopped it, but I understand that blue code of honor bullshit, and they will kill each other over that code. But you should have manned up and said, fuck that, you killing him.
Right.
We have to start being accountable for shit. That's why I did this show. Okay? It's about accountability. That's some drug shit. Accountability. It's about accountability as human beings. I always tell people I'm just being human. That means I'm being humane. I give a fuck. But I don't give a fuck either, nigga. This is DK's way. What you got going on in your life, Miss Vicious? She gonna perform for us in a minute. Tell us all about you, lady.
Well, you know, right now I got a lot of stuff going on. So we are a full service. We do the music. I got some artists over there. Y'all gonna get to know them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we trying to make moves. I'm a producer, engineer, videographer, anything.
Okay, and how can they follow you?
You can follow me on Instagram, right on the screen. Right
Yeah,
here.
most people don't want to read.
Right.
Tell them.
Read it. Read
This
it.
They ain't gonna look at it.
Read it.
MZV1C1OUZ. Go ahead and look me up.
That's right. Follow her on IG and find out what she's got going on, because it sounds like she's doing a whole lot.
Whole lot. We
Ronald,
ready.
you performing anywhere this week?
Don't know. Maybe your man will let me get in a couple minutes this Sunday. We'll see. I am going to be on Speedy's podcast tomorrow.
Okay, and
Yeah.
that name of that podcast?
Speedy is funny.
Okay, y'all heard that. Speedy
Roll
is
out
funny.
digital.
Roll out
Correct.
digital. And
Canoga Park.
what shows you got this week, D-Bev?
This Sunday, we have the Roscoe Jazz Lounge in Long Beach.
Y'all go out there. It's a
And-
great
and,
show.
And it's not, Easter is not really is what God is about. It's about the resurrection of Jesus Christ, how he suffered and gave us life. So
Right. It's not
and
about
it's
eggs.
not about Easter eggs and chocolate
and
candy.
bunny
you know what I'm saying?
rabbits and
Right.
chocolate candy
Yeah,
and
so come
bullshit
out.
like that.
Come on out, man. It'll be
Or
a great show.
Peeps. Who the fuck invented Peeps? They should have known that was a devilish holiday when they
Those are
invented
nasty.
Peeps. Fucking marshmallows with yellow shit on them. The nastiest candy in the world. You know the devil invented Peeps. I'm like, who invented? When I was little, I used to question my mama. Why we gotta look at eggs? And why we gotta do this? And she would say, shut up, eat the Peeps. I should have known. You was trying to poison me with Peeps in my brain.
The pink ones too. They
Right, and then you gotta fertilize eggs. You gotta fertilize eggs. That's bullshit.
And then on April 30th, I'm at the Chateau on Slauson, the Bang Bang Everything, big
Bang Bang Everything.
production, man. Over 300 people.
I guess
be,
the
producing
Easter
that.
eggs made you
The
think of
comedian.
bang bang everything.
Yeah, Bang Bang Everything.
Fertility.
And got my boy Sharon Ray and Ramona Stevens gonna be performing in that show. Gonna be hot.
Okay,
Gonna be
that
hot.
sounds like some heat on the show. Y'all, I'm Donnie Keith, and you can follow me on IG. I'm not about to tell you what I got going on. You can follow me and find out. We here every Thursday. That's what I got going on every Thursday night. You can catch me performing all over the city, even in a cubbyhole, a backyard, on a soapbox. I'm everywhere. This is DK's Way. Y'all stay tuned in for the Double D. Then, because we got Miss Vicious and a few comedians coming up for you. Holla!
You can follow me on.
Right.